Hello, I just wanted to show everyone how to make an inexpensive and personalized daily planner using things that you might have around your house. If you guys are like me, you might have notebooks left over from school that you haven't filled out all the pages in them yet. You only filled out a couple of the notes, and you still have paper left in them, but you're like, I don't know what to do with all this paper. So I wanted to make a planner that I could use the rest of the paper. Depending on how many days you want, like here I have 2 days on each page, front and back, and I just wanted to show you guys how to do that. So what I'm using, I'm using some stamps and scissors and a pen. I'm using the Martha Stewart Crafts clear stamps, and they're the letter stamps here. These are what they look like. They're pretty small. There's capital letters and lowercase letters, so you can make different sizes if you want. I'm using the Martha Stewart ruler here, clear see-through ruler, and some Martha Stewart inks, the Crafts Bouquet Pigment ink pads, and they're shaped like teardrops. To make the tabs, all you have to do is measure about 1 inch from the top of the page down. So this is 1 inch. Make a mark with a pen across the page, and then the natural red line of the notebook paper, use that to help you cut along all the way up to this line here that you made. With the next month, you're going to do the same thing, but make sure that you use your first month as your guide to count down 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Make a mark right here and cut using your scissors on the mark you just made and all the way down the red line. So these are the scraps that you should be getting when you cut your pages. This was my first month scrap. It's longer because the tab was shorter. So this is what it looked like before, and I just cut along the line up and across. The next month's tab is shorter than the first, so that's why my scrap is shorter, and so on with each month. Now, depending on how you want your agenda to look inside, or how you might do it, you might just do all the days of the week on one page and continue, or I split it up into 2 days here, with the time of day here and what I have to do at that time. So here's the time of day and what I might have to do at that time. And then at the bottom I just wrote the class name, and this is for my assignments while I'm in class. If they assign me something, I'll just write it down right here so I know what I'll have to do for that class for homework. But you can do any sort of way you want. And the way I did my days was I use my Martha Stewart stamps, clear stamps, and this is the Martha Stewart stamp mount. And I just laid out all my days beforehand. I took a stamper, a black stamp. This is I don't know, I just got this out of this package here, this American Girl Crafts package, stamp and clip kit. So I don't really know what kind of stamp it is, but it doesn't smear. So since I already have the days set up, all I did was take my ink pad and dab the ink on the individual day that I needed, like so, and then just stamped, making sure I wipe the ink off with a paper towel after every use. For the months, I did the same thing, and I just used all the caps and I abbreviated, and I stamped one, and I still had some ink left, so I made sure I stamped the back, which is lighter, but that's okay because you still know what month it is. So I stamped, I still had ink left, and I stamped the back. Now, in the stamp packet there was also numbers, so I just used numbers here. Here's the month and the date, and I already know the year, so I didn't really see I needed to do that. But you can use a marker instead of stamps, or a pen if you don't want to use stamping. Then I just took the Martha Stewart Bouquet pigment ink pads, and I just tapped it onto the first tab of every month, and I didn't bother doing it on the next tab because I didn't, when you close your agenda you don't really see that tab. So, but like I said, you can use markers, Crayolas, anything, any sort of color pencils, anything you want to use as color. You can use stickers, and I just want to show you guys an easy sort of way to make your own personalized agenda. Thanks.